Hi YouTube, welcome to my channel. My name is Nisha and here I do all things budget and finance related. Me and my spouse are currently on a journey to become debt free, and today I have a payday or paycheck breakdown. This was the third paycheck, or I guess like the bonus paycheck in October. We are a two-person income household, and we are both on the journey to become debt free. So let's go ahead and just hop right in. But first, if this is your first time here, then please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're a returning subscriber, then thank you so much for coming to hang out with me again. You guys, I'm putting a whole lot to debt, so yeah, this is gonna be a good video. All right, so our combined income for our third paycheck in October was $5,123 and some change. I just rounded off to $5,123. With this check, I did notice that they didn't take out any of my like healthcare benefits or anything. So this check is a little bit more than what it normally would be. Well, I should say this income is a little bit more than what it normally would be. So let's go ahead and hop right in. So I had already knew with this check that the majority or the bulk of it was going to be going to taxes. I have to kind of like add it up and like do the math and see, but I think I'm about like a month ahead. Okay. I am like a month ahead on my bills. So I do have a separate savings account that I have just all of my bills in. So I'm not going to be putting any money from this paycheck into the savings account. So let's just go ahead and move right on. So transportation, insurance, I'm not going to put anything. For gas, I will actually put something, but I put a little bit less. So 70 for myself and then 120 for my spouse, because he normally would be driving further than me, and we have like a big car, so it just takes up like a lot of gas. So that's why he gets the amount that he gets, and that total will be $190 for the both of our gas for the next couple of weeks. So for insurance, I'm not putting anything towards that. For food, I will put $150 for groceries. Yeah, that's all I'm going to be putting for food. Kids, I'm not going to put anything into their account, or into their little, I guess their savings account. For a buffer, I'm going to lower it to just 25, which I should just do 25 period. Because 50 just gives me a little bit of extra room to mess around, and I'm trying to really like get this debt paid off. So this total is going to be $50 for miscellaneous. Actually, for Christmas dinner, I will put $100 because I know like normally on holidays we do have family that comes over, and normally we're the ones that are like spending all the money to get all the food and do everything. But this year we'll do a potluck style, and hopefully the food that other people bring is good. But I'm not contributing as much as I normally would, just because times are different. Halloween candy, I'm not putting anything because I actually already did. Matter of fact, I can delete this whole category because Halloween is actually tomorrow. And I did go to Costco. I went to Sam's. That's where I normally shop at, Sam's Club. And they had like some little cheese puffs and some pretzels that were like on clearance in like a big little container. Not a big little, in a big container, but they were like little individual packs of pretzels, and they had cheese puffs. And I think the total for both of them was like $10. I mean, I was looking at the price of the candy and it was in the 20s, even though I didn't have that much of a problem spending that much last year. I just can't do it this year. I just can't. I'm not about to. So I did get those two things so I can give out something, but I know kids are going to get a lot of those little packs of pretzels and cheese puffs, because when I was in the store, so many people had them in their baskets. So yeah, this is probably going to be a minimal candy, lots of pretzels, and lots of cheese puffs for the kids this year. So yeah, anyways, for haircut, he is going to get $50 for the haircut. Personal hygiene items, normally I do allocate $50, but I'm not doing that this time because I really wasn't going to spend any money from this category to begin with, but I do actually need some personal hygiene, feminine type things right now. So I'm gonna put $10 for that. For household, I'm only gonna put $5 because I do actually need some dishwashing liquid. My hair, I'm not gonna put anything this time. I'm gonna just do something just with like my own natural hair. I'm not gonna spend any money. I'll figure it out. So $65 for this category. All right, for entertainment, nothing for subscriptions. I want to put something for dates, but I'm really not tripping too much. And my fun money, I'm gonna put $100 because I gotta reward myself some kind of way. So he'll get $110, and I think that's pretty much it. And then that total is $210. Okay, for loans, nothing is gonna go to loans. Nothing is gonna go to loans, yeah. Right now. After this paycheck, the following one, I will be able to start putting money towards my student loans. So I'm super happy because these right here are just the minimums that I have to pay. But I'll be able to put the minimums plus additional money. So super excited about that. So right now, nothing for loans. For taxes, I'm gonna do this one last because I'm gonna see what I have after I put in all of the expenses that I have, or that I'm trying to like. Actually, they're not really even expenses. So I'm going to finish this section last once I have everything totaled out. Savings and investments is gonna get nothing right now, but eventually you're gonna get something savings. So just not right now. Debt, I'm gonna put $150. That will pay off this credit card that was not supposed to be getting used but ended up getting used. So $150 will bring it down to a zero balance. Home maintenance, I do need to get a water filter, and it may be about $55 with tax. So a water filter for $55. Furniture, no. Home decor, I'm slowly trying to just get little things for my house, like just little things that I need for my house. So I'm just gonna put $50 because I'm not in a rush to get all the things. So I normally would just use like $50 from each paycheck and get just certain things. Like I needed bathroom like rugs for the floor in my bathroom. So I'll use like this money that's in a decor section for stuff like that. Backyard, I am trying to get this shed because I have a lot of like tools and things that are really ugly and dusty in the backyard, and I hate looking at them. So I have been putting money aside to that, and $125 is what I'll need to buy the shed that I seen on Lowe's. So let me see what this total is. $230. I'm trying to just make sure that I do have everything that I'm supposed to have on here, and it looks like I do. Yeah, okay. And so there are two issues that actually that are big. So of course, soon as we're trying to like really go hard and pay off debt, something breaks down. So the car did end up like his car did end up breaking down. I think they said like something about a gasket or something, but anyway, so the guy estimated that it would cost about like $1,200. I do have a little bit of money put up in a car maintenance fund, but I know that I'll need more. So I'm going to be putting money to this and then to the taxes. So let's see what we have left over so far. So right now we have $39.78 remaining. The balance on the back taxes is $3,457.63. So I'm definitely putting that towards that. I'm not gonna put the change. So 3,457. Okay, and now let's see what we have left over. $521. So I'm gonna put $521 towards car maintenance. And let's see what that brings that down to. $711 for this category. And did I add the tax category? Yeah. So I should be at a zero balance now, right? See, I'm at zero, which means I did it right, you guys. I zeroed out my budget. We don't have anything left. All the dollars are accounted for, and I'm happy because this headache right here is finally done. Like, we're finally finished with paying off the taxes. I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed that I have a job and that I've been able to do that. And not only that, I've just been scared. Like, with everything that's happening with the economy, I feel like it's really important to just pay off any kind of debt that you have right now, like, because times are really like uncertain. And yeah, so that's done, and that's pretty much it. That's gonna wrap up what I'm just going through and making sure I completely like finished with like everything, and I got everything accounted for. Yeah. All right, so that's gonna go ahead and wrap up our bonus paycheck for October. I can't wait for the next one to roll around, because the same amount, the big large amount that I was able to put towards the taxes, I'm gonna be putting like a big amount like that towards my student loans. So oh my gosh, I'm so happy, you guys. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you stay to the end, then you might as well become part of the family. I would love to have you here. And yeah, I will catch you on the next one. All right, stay blessed. Bye.